So, what is the future of creativity? For years, we've been told this story about a battle. It's us versus the machines, humans versus AI. But in this explainer, we're going to flip that script entirely and look at what might just be the most exciting and misunderstood partnership of our time. You hear it everywhere, right? AI is the rival, the competitor that's coming for all the creative jobs. But what if that's just the wrong way to look at it? I mean, what if, instead of being our biggest rival, AI is actually about to become the most powerful creative partner humanity has ever had? Okay, to really get this partnership, we've got to start with this common idea of AI as a stochastic parrot. Basically, the idea is that AI is a phenomenal mimic. It looks at just incredible amounts of data, everything we've ever made, and gets really, really good at spotting and recreating the patterns. It is, at its core, backward-looking. It only works with what's already been done. And that limitation? That's the key to everything. Right, so this backward-looking nature, it creates what you could call the machine's golden cage. Now, it's an incredible cage, full of amazing capabilities for sure, but it's still a cage. And if we're going to understand this human-AI partnership, we have to see those bars very, very clearly. The fancy term for this cage is the convex hull. Just picture a giant bubble, and inside that bubble is every single piece of data the AI was trained on. Inside that bubble, it's an absolute genius. It can connect dots we'd never see. But, and this is the crucial part, it is completely blind to anything outside the bubble. It literally cannot create something it hasn't, in some way, already seen. And this really highlights the core difference. AI is a master of what's called interpolation, making these brilliant connections within all that known data. You give it a game, it can play it perfectly. But we humans, we excel at extrapolation. We're the ones who make the crazy leaps into the unknown. We don't just play the game, we invent completely new ones. And this, right here, is where it all gets so exciting. Because the machine's limit, that's precisely where our unique creativity begins. This is what the source material calls our unknown power. And look, this isn't just about painting a picture or writing a song. This unknown creating power is the ability to come up with entirely new ways of seeing the world, to create totally new conceptual frameworks. It's not about rearranging the chess pieces on the board, it's about inventing a whole new board. So what exactly is this human spark? Well, for one, it's our ability to frame a new problem in the first place. It's about making these intuitive leaps from just a single event, where an AI would need a mountain of data. But maybe most important of all, it's our ability to assign value and meaning. An AI can tell you what is in a data set, but only a human can decide why any of it matters. It really just boils down to this. We are the architects. We are the ones who make meaning, who design the game, who set the rules. The AI, it's the master player, executing the game at a speed and a scale that we could never, ever dream of on our own. And, this distinction isn't just some philosophical point. It fundamentally changes the entire equation of progress. It kicks off what the source calls the multiplicative revolution. For a long time, the thinking has been pretty simple, right? Additive. Human plus AI. You take human skill, you add some machine efficiency, and, that's a nice improvement, but it's also a deeply limited way of seeing what's actually possible. The real model is multiplicative. Human times AI. And this isn't just a simple improvement, it's a total transformation. It's a phase change. When you multiply these two very different kinds of intelligence, the result isn't just bigger, it's something else entirely. It's a truly exponential leap. This creates a whole new thing, hybrid intelligence. Think of it as a perfect symbiosis, or as the source material beautifully puts it, a choreography of cognition. It's this dance between human intuition, our ability to frame the big questions, and the unbelievable power of machine-scale calculation. And the implications here, they're just staggering. As the source material says, this isn't just about us getting better at using knowledge, it's a fundamental transformation in what it even means to know and to create. We are literally witnessing a revolution in how knowledge itself gets made. Okay, so this all sounds amazing in theory, but is it just a cool idea, or is it actually happening? Oh, it's happening. Let's look at the proof. At this new era of progress already in action. Just look at these breakthroughs. AlphaFold cracked the protein folding problem, something that stumped scientists for 50 years. FunSearch is tackling math problems that were considered unsolvable. And then there's Genome from Google's DeepMind.
800 years. Let that sink in. Scientists estimate that the genome system just created 800 years' worth of new knowledge. It discovered 2.2 million new crystal structures. That is the equivalent of 8 centuries of human scientific labor, generated almost overnight. That is what multiplicative progress looks like.
So what this shows us is a brand new workflow for discovery, a new playbook, and it looks like this. Step 1 is human vision. We define a bold strategic goal. Step 2 is AI execution. The machine goes and restructures all of human knowledge on that topic. And step 3 is the hybrid breakthrough, an unprecedented result that was impossible before. What this really means is that our own role is shifting big time. We're moving away from the daily grind of routine execution and toward what really matters, strategic, formulative thinking. Our most valuable skill is no longer about finding the answer, it's about asking the right question. And that leaves us with the ultimate question, doesn't it? In a world where our new AI partner can figure out the how for almost any problem we can think of, the entire future of progress, of discovery, of creativity, it all now rests on the quality and the sheer audacity of the why that we choose to chase. So what are we going to ask it to do next?